Hi, I'm Britt, and this is The Whispers. Oh my god, the table almost fell. Hello, everyone. Today I am flying solo because Gloria is not able to make it today. She's experiencing a loss in her family, and last week we did not record because I was experiencing a loss, a childhood loss, in my family, I guess you can say as well. But we didn't want to go 2 weeks without uploading. Oh my goodness, I'm just having a time with the equipment. I didn't want to go 2 weeks without. Well, oh my goodness. Hello. I'm trying to make sure I have sound and everything. Usually I do this with Gloria, but I, I'm here. We didn't want to go 2 weeks without recording and uploading something for anybody that's listening out there. So here we are. I am going to be again flying solo, in this week's topic. Well, the title of the episode is going to be Britt flying solo, but the topic of this week is just the word a lot, or a lot that's going on, because for the last 2 weeks, a lot has been going on, I guess you can say, and it's just like back to back stuff. And I want to say what's going on and then say how I've been handling it, and leaving it as an open space. This episode probably won't be too long. It'll probably be like maybe 25-30 minutes, but at least I'm here to say, hey, what's up? What's going on? How's everybody feeling? And yeah, so when I say this week has been a lot, it's been a lot, from family to to housing to relationships. Like, everything has been a lot, and it's what can I say? It's a lot. That's all I can say. It's just been very overwhelming. It's been non-stop. It's like something is back to back. And it's just like, how do I handle it? How do I go from here? How do I tackle it? And right now, I'm going to be very honest, brutally honest, which I love being. I'm not handling it too 100% well. Like, I catch myself spiraling a little bit, and that's probably because of like my ADHD and like TISM. So it's like I spiral a lot, and then I, like, out of nowhere, after I spiral a little bit, I get this boost of like everything's going to be okay. But right now in this moment, everything is not okay, and I'm trying to embrace that it's not okay. It probably goes back to that episode that Gloria and I did about being uncomfortable, right? But I I am not adjusting, I guess, to the uncomfortability or it being a lot or overwhelming, right? I guess that's as honest as I can be. And I'm trying to just go forward. I'm doing, like, my affirmations every day. I'm praying. I'm looking at the sky. I'm looking, especially at night. I love stargazing at night. So I would definitely look at the sky and make my wishes or do my meditations while I'm like at work and I get off and I have to like unhook my trailer because I'm a truck driver, and in our yard right now, amazingly, the lights are broken. So so I am enjoying stargazing, and the one thing that I saw in the sky a couple days ago while I was at work is Orion. Orion is back in the sky with Orion's belt that also lines up with the like pyramids of Giza and all that. So it's like I I've caught myself stargazing longer at night because I just honestly don't know what more I can do, and it just doesn't seem like things are getting any better. And I try to be strong for others, especially like my sister, my partner, my grandmother. I try to be strong for others, but I can see that like the strength in me is starting even to get low. And right now, I know things are just uncomfortable right now, or it's just a lot, but it won't be a lot always. But right now, I am just in the belly of the beast, and it's just like, oh, when is it gonna end? When are things getting better? Like, I'm even like trying to stay off of like astrology pages because they're always like, oh, if you're a Sagittarius, then things are going to get better, and it's like, bruh, it does not seem like it is getting better. And yeah, I don't know what more I can say other than that. Like, I'm trying to stay strong. I'm trying to even like upload on my other channel, which is Chloroform and Chills, where I talk about like true crime. This week was just so overwhelming with everything that's going on that I uploaded a time lapse video of me building like the Dark Falcon. And that was like back Christmas 2024. So last year, and we're about to get close to Christmas of 2025. So like I just really needed like a week or some time or something to, I guess, recalibrate myself, get to become centered and everything. But I just feel like it's still not happening, and I don't know what I have to do to get back to being grounded, being centered. And I'm just trying. And lately, I guess the one thing I have been doing is probably staring at the stars, and that's probably what's doing it for me. But once the stars are gone, it's like, all right, what do I do now? Like, what do I do now? I know I'm supposed to meditate. I know I'm supposed to do the affirmations. I know I'm supposed to pray and like, everything. But it's just like, okay, I want immediate change, and it's like right now. And I'm not getting that. And it's like, yeah, change comes like over time. Gotta remember over time. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Like right now, I feel like I'm just like rambling and yapping. But also at the same time, I think I'm getting out like what my frustrations are about just everything being a lot right now. Like a lot. And it's just like, it just seems like it's just never ending. But I think what I'm doing right now is probably therapeutic, where I'm just like getting it out there. And I think others should probably do that too. Like try to record what's going on in your head. And as long as it's not dangerous to you or yourself, record what's going on and then hear it back and be like, all right, like list the things which you can do, which you can't do, which you can control, which you can't control. And try to just go from there. And if Gloria was here, I know she would be like, well, did you write it down? And you know what? Heads up, Gloria, I did not write it down. I did not write it down. And I think that is what I'm going to do tomorrow morning, is write everything down that's a lot right now and see what I can and can't tackle. And go from there. Because the one big thing that I'm trying to handle right now is that the house that I live in is being sold. It's on the market to be sold or whatever. And I'm trying to, I am looking at places to move. It's just that I already had a plan on moving, and it was supposed to happen next year when my sister graduated college so we could get an apartment together. But now it has to happen sooner than that. And it's just a lot right now. And just like, I'm just like any other, hardworking American or woman or Black woman. And a lot of us are living paycheck to paycheck. I may be a truck driver, but like me being a truck driver, I actually don't make that much as people think I do. I make a little bit more than average, but I'm still living like paycheck to paycheck myself. Like I struggle so hard to keep my savings at a certain point. And I know there are other individuals out there that don't even have savings. So I'm very grateful that I am able to save some money, but it's like barely any money because, like, for example, I'll save money and then it's like, oh, your dog needs shots. Like, for real. Like, I have a dog, his name is Theo. He needs shots. And then the week before then, he was at the vet because he had a yeast infection in his ear. And I'm just like, what's going on? And it just seems like it's like never ending. And then on top of that, this summer, I didn't really, I understand it's adulting, but I didn't get to go on no type of vacation. And my sister and I were supposed to go to Salem in August, in the beginning of August of this month, and we couldn't because we got hit with that, like, hey, we're selling the house. And now you need to find a new place to live. And I think as an adult, you have to make that decision. All right, I can't go on this trip anymore. I now have to look for somewhere to go. And that's what we did. So it's like, it's just been, I think, a lot. And it's just been a lot. And it's just very depressing. And I'm trying to work through the depression and see the brighter side of things. But right now, I don't see that because, like, I haven't been on vacation in, I think, years. And this was supposed to be the year I really did, like, some good, wholesome traveling in the States. And then my next year was supposed to be my international year, you know? Like, and that is something that did not happen due to, you know, economy reasons, due to, like, just money, due to job. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I truly do believe since I'm a truck driver, I should be able to afford a house. I can barely afford an apartment. And also, I work an hour and 30 minutes away from Philly. I'm trying to work back in Philly, and there's no trucking jobs in Philly. And then there's, like, office jobs. There's no office jobs. No, let's talk about that. Because I'm trying to get an office job so I can just be home more and then focus on, like, more YouTube stuff, more like what I want to do, my creative things. And there's no office jobs. Also, I'm trying to go back to school to become a CSI. And that's not obtainable if I'm in a truck because due to how I learn, which is I have to, my way of learning is like audible and physical. I can't do online classes like everybody else can. Well, not everybody else, but some people can. They'd be like, because I've run into people that will be like, oh, like, just do online. And it's just like, I don't think you understand. That's just not how I learn. Personally, for me to remember and stay attentive in learning and to obtain knowledge and to pass the classes, I have to be physically there, see what the teacher puts on the board, and then for me to write it down, and then for me to study, and then, you know, go on, so forth. Right. And that's hard to do when you're in a truck. It's not something that can happen when you are in a truck and you work an hour and 30 minutes away. I truly do need to work in an office or back in probably the mental health field, which I don't want to really go into. But I will if it's something that I really need because I'm going back to school for my bachelor's and master's. I already have my associates, but it's the principal, not the principal, but it's like where I need to start somewhere, and I need to start somewhere in my mind soon because I have the fire in me to go back to school. I'm scared that if I don't start soon, I'm not going to have the energy, the fire, the want to go back to school, and that's like very important. And to constantly get emails back saying like, oh, we picked another candidate or we don't need somebody for this role anymore is very upsetting. Or if I look for trucking jobs, there are no trucking jobs or they're all overnight. If y'all don't know, I work overnight. I work from 5 to 5. And I catch myself, Gloria's yelled at me about like drinking Red Bulls. I'm trying to stop that. And it doesn't seem like it's always obtainable because I'm sleeping because I'm stressed when I get off, and I'm not sleeping good, I guess you can say. And it's I guess I could just say it's just hard. It's hard to sleep and not be worried about everything else that's going on. And it's not even yeah, I guess you can say worries because like I have like deep financial worries that if I get an apartment that I won't be able to like afford it, even though I have done my finances, I can afford it. I'm always worried about something that could happen because anything can take me out the game like that when it comes to trucking, like another person like myself. And to then go from working to not working, knowing that I need every paycheck I get to make sure my rent is paid, my car payment is paid, my car insurance, like stuff like that, phone bill, food, like like, if that was to take me out, it would be like, it would, it would be the end of me, to be honest. So that's why I'm just like, it's so hard to just not be stressed, not be tired. And at the end of the day, it's just a lot. Everything is a lot right now. And I wish I had something like witty and clever to say about a lot, but I just don't. I just don't. And it hurts me so bad that like that Gloria and I both had to experience a loss in our families, like back to back. And we're already going through a lot. Like, we're already going through a lot. And then to add on grief is, I think it's so unimaginable. I think it's so dangerous. I think it's painful, you know? Because everybody's trying to go forward. Everybody's trying to do something. And everybody, I feel like right now, I don't want to make a wide statement for everybody, but I will say it. Everybody is struggling. And there's no relief. And I would like to ask you guys or anybody that's listening, what is some relief that we could be looking forward to, or where can we get the relief? What can we do to obtain that relief? Because right now, I know, but I don't want to get political. Seriously. I don't want to get political. I want to, I just feel like it can be more than that, but it probably isn't more than that, I guess, right now. And it just sucks. Like, it just sucks. I hate to say it. It just sucks. It's just a lot. And I will continuously keep saying for this episode, everything is a lot. It's so much. And I'm just trying to deal with it, you know? I'm just trying to roll with it. And it's just so hard to roll right now. It's so hard to just stay focused. It's so hard not to spiral. It's so hard not to think that things won't get better. Because I can say my affirmations every time I start to spiral, every time I'm having a bad feeling, or every time I'm having a bad day, every time I wake up. But that doesn't take away from what's happening right now in reality. Like, right now is just so much. It's a lot. And I feel like we're all trying. And after a while, you know, people don't want to try anymore. And I'm afraid that a lot of people or myself will get to that point where I just don't want to try anymore, because I'm just so tired of everything always being a lot. If it's not one thing, it's another. And that concerns me. Sorry if I sound sad today. It's just been a wild, it's been a wild couple of weeks. That's it. Like, it's just been a wild couple of weeks. That's all I can say. And I just feel as though I needed to record it and put it somewhere and put it out there. So, you know, somebody that also is probably feeling the same sentiments understand that, like, everything is just a lot right now. And it doesn't even make any sense how it's just a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's all I really have to say. And I just wanted to, you know, come on here and let everybody know, like, everything is a lot right now. You're not the only one feeling it. I'm not the only one feeling it. And we are all trying to navigate it in a different way or a special way. And I would like to help ask you guys, anybody that's listening, how are you navigating, like, everything that's going on, which is a lot. Like, I just was like, I just heard the news that there was, like, a shooting at Villanova, like a mass shooting, but come to find out it was a hoax. What's that about? like that's a lot. Like, even just like regular news is a lot right now. It's like never ending. Like, this is unprecedented. This has never happened. There's a shooting. There's a school shooting. Like, it's always a lot. And I know, like, if anybody is coming from my podcast, which is like Chloroform and Chills, they can understand that, like, oh yeah, well, you talk about like crime every day. Yeah, I talk about mostly like old crime. I have yet to do something like new as in of 2025. Oh, that's a lie. I did Diddy's case. That's a RICO. There was no murder in that one, I think. Or there was alleged murder, but that's not the point. Either way, it's just a lot right now. It's just a lot, and I'm trying to be optimistic, believing that things are going to get better. But right now, I think I'm very impatient, and I want things to be better right now. And my one, I feel like lesson for the last couple of years is to be patient. But how much more patient can you take from me? I feel like I have been as patient as I can be, and then some. And it's like how much more can you take from me? How much more blood, sweat, and tears can you take from me? How much more flesh? How much more taxes? How much more money? How much more, anything that you can think of? How much more can I give until things are better? Right? When is there at least a happy moment? When is there some peace? You know? So yeah, I just came on here to rant for like 20 minutes, 21 minutes or something like that, and just say like, hey, everything is a lot right now. You're not the only one feeling it. I am feeling it too. I believe that my good best friend Gloria is feeling it as well, even though she is not here with us right now. She'll be here next week, hopefully, God willing, because God only knows what could happen, right? And then you'll get me again, but hopefully next week I am in better spirits. Hopefully next week it's not as much as as much as what's going on now. Hopefully there is some relief. That's what I'm hoping for. I keep saying hope, and I'm trying to have hope. And I understand that you should probably have faith, but I mean, I got both, but it's just like I need it now. Like now. Not tomorrow, like now. And that's probably a little bit of my issue. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I just want to say, I hope everyone's doing well. We're all going through a lot equally. Please put in the comments a heart. Gloria would love if I said that. And understand that this is the Whispers, and peace and love. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.